Simon, I think let's start with the most important thing first. If someone hypothetically, Simon, was flying from Gatwick to Florence at about 9 a.m. tomorrow morning, how likely are they to go on holiday?
Oh, look, it's actually looking quite encouraging, not least because Florence, it's a fairly minority destination, so there aren't that many alternative flights. However, just suppose there was such a person in that position, Patrick, I would be looking at alternative routes just in case it all goes, as they say, sadly, in the travel industry, tango uniform. So I would be looking at flights to Pisa, because from there, of course, it's just an hour or so by direct bus from the airport to Florence, or indeed by the very good train system. So I would be fairly relaxed. And in fact, the vast majority, we've got schools breaking up, of course, in Scotland, in Northern Ireland, schools out, everybody's setting off. They are, as it were, the front line in first contact with the peak season of July and August. And there's stresses and strains. Can you believe COVID is coming back to haunt us? Aer Lingus are attributing a number of cancellations of their flights to and from Dublin because of staff having COVID. But most of us are going to get where we need to be.
OK, all right, and obviously, look, I was, desperate to find out about my own personal circumstances, but there will be, on a more serious note, genuinely more serious note, there are people who will be really, really badly affected. And from what I can tell anyway, is Heathrow kind of the worst offender when it comes to this at the minute? What's going on?
Right. If you're looking at the total number of cancellations, British Airways to and from Heathrow is cancelling far more than any other airline in the UK, about 120 flights a day. Yesterday, it went up to about 135 because Heathrow said you've got to cancel a whole load of your flights. And 30 flights in total were cancelled at Heathrow, including on Virgin Atlantic and other airlines. Now, yes, it's been stressed, but the cancellations were made in order to get everybody else where they needed to be. And statistically, the odds of you getting to your destination roughly when you're supposed to are pretty high. Yes, we've got, we're looking here at Heathrow Airport, strike threat on British Airways, passenger service agents threatening to walk out. We don't have any dates for that yet. It's really important to know. And they have to give at least 2 weeks' notice. EasyJet cabin crew on strike today. The only effect I've seen on the UK is the early flights from Gatwick and Birmingham to Malaga appear to have been affected by that. Ryanair, their cabin crew in Southern Europe are striking. That's having interesting effects. A number of short-haul domestic flights within Spain have been cancelled. But I've been talking to other passengers on Ryanair who found the same as me, which is that effectively the plane goes, and the form of industrial action is that they won't sell you an overpriced cup of tea. So, I'll take that. If the plane goes and lands safely, then that's all looking good.